and I'm going to snap it into this protective case, which we'll talk about colors. I know this one's been super popular already. This converts your iPad into a miniature laptop because the keyboard that's included is Bluetooth connected to the iPad. So if I want to open a document app and start typing or send emails or surf the web, I can do so from the keyboard. So now it's a computer as much as it is an iPad. Come on over here because I know a lot of you have either been watching presentations since midnight or you just tuned in and you went, oh my gosh, QVC has the iPad as the TSV and you want to pick it up today. Now the choices are obviously which size, 32 or 128. And once you know like what price and what size you want to get into as far as memory, let us know what color of the iPad you would prefer. This is called the gold. It really is more of a rose gold. In the middle, if you like this black, that's called space gray. And then the silver is silver. Now from there, you're going to choose which collection of accessories you want. And let me just show you here for a second some of what you are getting. You get a neoprene protective sleeve. Students, this is an essential, Mama says. Cleaning cloth for the screen. A stand independent of that Wi-Fi keyboard if you just want to have this propped up in the kitchen, for example, following along with recipes. 2021, it's so great to have this hands-free stylus / door opener / believe it or not, it'll even crack open a beer bottle. We'll explain. This also functions as a stylus, as a pointer. You can use it for your phone. You can use it for your tablet. We're giving it to you included. Charger, earbuds, DJ-style over-the-ear headphones, and the fun part, which is your Wi-Fi keyboard protective cover. Here's where the color options come in. And I'm going to show you the two new ones, which have also been very popular. This one right here is called the White Marble. We are now sold out with no advance order, I presume. Okay. We're sold out in the 32 gig option in the White Marble. P.S. From here to the end of the evening, it's Update City and Countdown City. And unfortunately, I do not have advanced orders available in hardly any of these colors. There's just a couple. This choice right here, if I can elect a favorite, I'm going with this one. This is your Pastel Tie Dye. It's been very popular. And I'm going to take my little keyboard out here so I can show you what it looks like. If you want this in the space gray iPad option, only the 32 gig remains. And just about 6 dozen, all right? And as I go through and count down, you do not need to memorize any of this. Go to QVC.com, click your color preference, and it will let you know which size option in the memory is going to be available for you. All right, also available in accessories, we have the silver. This is your rose gold. And in each of the 128 options, we're in advanced order. And that ships at the end of September. If you want to wait to receive yours, then do the advanced order on the ones that are available now, right? If you don't need it until later then, or maybe you're picking it up for Christmas. Here it is in the blue, navy blue. We have it in black. And in the 128 gig, same story. Each iPad is going to ship September 20th. Okay, it's E236574. I say this in pretty much every Today's Special Value that I present. I go, sometimes the biggest story is like this crazy amazing price. We've got a crazy amazing price. Sometimes though, the big fact is that we have it at all. And that's the biggest part, honestly, of this Today's Special Value, that we have it available in the latest model. Now, you've got plenty of questions from anything from the very beginning, the very basics, to some of the more advanced ones, which is why I'm so glad that we have Justin Sachoka here to help guide us through at least part of what this iPad can do. Because if I ask him for all the things that it could do, we need the next 30 days solid, and then eventually we need to sleep and eat. So, Justin, so good to see you. You're doing such an amazing job guiding us through what can be overwhelming, right, even in the most user-friendly technology. But Apple has made it more user-friendly than any other brand in the world.
I feel like I have the easiest job in the world,
right?
Because this is such a simple tablet to do. I will happily take the credit. Thank you very much. But the truth is, the iPad does the work for you. And that's part of the reason, Jen, why so many people pick up and have picked up on this day. It's amazing how many new Apple iPad users there are. And once you get it at home, you can really explore how this piece of technology can change your life for the better. Truly, my grandparents, they first picked up on this for an e-reader, and I'll tell you and show you all about that in a second. But the reason why they picked up on this one specifically is because it has the A12 chip. It's 40% faster than its predecessor. That 10.2-inch Retina display for my grandparents was a huge upgrade because they had an older model that was actually smaller than this. The gaming aspect of this is great because you can hook up your PS4 remote or your Xbox remote control to this and take gaming to a new level. So for your kids, it's fantastic. 10-hour battery life means you can use it all day long, and you can use your thumbprint to actually log into this. So privacy on that is fantastic. You have that capability to use the Apple Pencil. We have it available at QVC.com if you'd like to pick that up, that you can use that right here on your tablet as well. But I talked about my grandparents who they had the Kindle and they had the like the original one. They signed in and they wanted to make a switch because they wanted something that could do just more than just books. That was all that Kindle could do at the time. So they made the switch over to the Apple iPad. Now, if you download the Kindle application, you can access all the books that you've bought over the last 15 years, all right here on your brand new iPad. It all transfers over for you. You can even, my step-grandma is like the queen of this. She goes to her local library on her iPad and downloads books for free.
Nice.
Now, they just did it for the e-reader. That's the only reason they wanted the iPad. But now they pay their bills that way. Now they FaceTime us that way. Now they text on there. They take pictures on there. They play apps and games, and you name it. If you buy it for one thing, it's great for that one purpose, but you have a million other reasons why you can use it as well on top of that.
Yeah, I love that you said banking, paying bills, reading the newspaper. You can subscribe to your local newspaper on here as much as you can read bestsellers. You can play crossword puzzles on here. I go to restaurants and I see little children with the iPad propped up. Remember, you get the stand included, and they're watching Sesame Street while the parents are ordering dinner. And it's like, it's amazing how this can be used for so many good things. Education, connection, entertainment. And I think that's why, like you said, people start out, the whole world of tablets really started as e-reader, and I love it for that. But now I can just talk right into Siri and make a grocery list. I can, save videos and movies and photos. I definitely want to answer this question early, though, Justin, because for those who go, man, I've been looking for the iPad. It's hard to find anywhere. I know I need it, or my student from K through 12 through college is going to want it as well. The only determination other than the fun colors in the accessories is the memory. Now, you and I, if we were shopping with a friend, we would immediately, I'm sure, encourage them to get the 128 for better longevity. But I do also know that there are some people who are really going to be purely using theirs for email, Facebook, just kind of, light shopping. And I'd love to break down what's best for whom.
Yeah, so, okay, I'm going to start off with me. I'm a 32 gigabyte tablet. But as the tech guy, I think people are like, wait, you don't have the bigger one?
Wow, okay.
No, I don't. I use 32 gigabytes because I stream everything. When I want to watch movies, I go on Netflix or YouTube. When I want to listen to music, Spotify, Pandora. So, Jen, for me, I don't have 13,000 photos, which is what 32 gigabytes can hold. I don't have the need for 55,000 photos. But my aunt, who shares this iPad with her 2 kids and her husband, does have a lot of pictures, does need a bigger closet, a bigger space to be able to store everything. So she uses the 128 gigabytes. It is really that personal preference. But what I would say is the 128, first of all, always flies here more than anything else. And it makes sense because it's 4 times the memory, but it's not 4 times the price. From a future-proofing standpoint, this tablet is going to last you such a long time. My mom, funny enough, called me this morning and said to me, I'm getting an iPad for your dad for Christmas. Should I go buy the TSV? And I said yes, because first of all, it's available. It's so hard to be able to find it out there.
First,
so like,
it exists.
Snag it. But my dad uses an iPad 2013, and he always is complaining. I didn't even know this. I learned this morning. He's always complaining to my mom that she has way more storage. I think he has like 16 gigabytes. And my mom literally this morning calls me up and goes, I am done listening to your father. I'm buying it. It's his Christmas gift. That's that.
That's amazing that she's getting this gift. But can we just time out and back up for a second? The fact that this gentleman is still using, and I talk about my laptop that I've had for over 10 years, my MacBook, right? But the fact that he has had and is currently using an iPad from 2013, friends, that's 8 years ago, if my math is right. And we're thinking about electronics and especially in computers or even tablets, I think for a lot of us, we assume they're a biannual purchase. Like they're going to slow down, they're going to fill up, they're not going to be able to keep up with the addition of new apps or everything that you're adding into it. But we're talking about a brand that has been known not just for its speed, for its capacity, but for its longevity. And I think that's a really good point that Justin has made, because even though we've got the best price you're going to find, given everything that you are getting, it is still a considered purchase, right? And I definitely want to take you through these choices again, because I know a lot of you are already making your decision here early in the show. You see this now. We have 300 orders already. So here are your choices. Please know this as well. A couple things. You have 30 days to try this out. I realize it's electronics in a lot of places. You're lucky if you get 7 days, or there's a restocking fee, or they want to know why it doesn't work, or, you know, did you open the box because that invalidates everything? Nope, no questions here, right? So you have a month to try it out. Also, unless I've already stated that something has gone into advanced order, it's shipping now. So this is, and that in and of itself in 2021 is pretty impressive when it comes to something that takes a long time to source the components, to have it assembled, to have it shipped. So immediate ship, unless we've sold out of it and moved into advanced order. 30 days to try it out. If you are shopping with your Q card, listen up, you get a year to spread this out. I did the math on this for you. $40 and $49, respectively, for the two different sizes per month. This is the time to get it. And if you've never tried an iPad before and you kind of think it's just like a fun little accessory, it's about to become an additional limb for you. You're never going to want to live without it. So here it is in the gold. It looks rose gold. You're ordering the gold. Here is the space gray. It's that deep, 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 almost black gray. It's been very popular. And by the way, this one has the black bezel around it. So super, super sleek. And obviously, in most cases, you're going to cover these with the protective cover, the neoprene sleeve. So that's going to be covered anyway. But a lot of you really like to know what the whole thing looks like, and I understand that. So there's the white bezel on the gold. And then we also have the silver. And the silver has the white bezel around it as well. It is more fingerprint resistant than ever. The fancy word for that is oleophobic, which I did not know until I started presenting iPads. These are the accessories that you get, or at least some of them. Neoprene protective sleeve. If you're throwing this in a handbag, I have a Dooney show coming up later with cute little shoppers, can be perfect for that. Here are your earbuds. They plug in. This is one of the stands that you get. So you basically prop this up like you would an open book, and you can follow along or watch Netflix or do whatever you want to do. Kids can follow along with their teachers' classes. There's to get what few fingerprints you have on it off. This you're going to use to, touch the virtual keys on the screen. We've got a cute little video that explains this. Another stylus, charging cable, DJ-style headphones, and the fun part, the protective cover, which folds over like a case, but which contains, and it's not attached, right? So you don't have to use it with this case. I was just propping it up. The Bluetooth keyboard. So when you connect this to that, wire-free, you can get into whatever you want and start typing. You do not have to use the actual screen. All right, choices. We'll start right here. This is the Pastel Tie Dye. Very popular, new. This, I'm going to take the headphones out so you can see it really good, is the marble. I'm going to angle it so you can see the gray too, because the light tends to blow it out. See how pretty that is? And I think, well, any of these go for male or female, young at heart, but I just really like the style of that one. Here it is in the silver with gray headphones. You've got the rose gold with the black headphones, rose gold with the gold iPad. Let me grab it. I'm going to grab it. Okay, this combo is completely sold out in the 32 gig. If you want the 128, that is now shipping September, late September. It's the most popular one right now. And we have fewer than 300 for the rest of the day. Yeah, but what about the October advanced order? Doesn't exist. That's it, guys. So once it sells out, trust me, we're impressed with ourselves that we have what we have available right now. Okay, here it is in the blue. And then we have the black. I love the idea of doing, let me grab this one. I love the idea of doing, like as a gift. I mean, just, it's chic. You get the space gray, you get the black cover. I mean, it's just like the CEO look. It's super important. I absolutely love it, okay? And the big story here, apart from the fact that it ships now, unless it's in advanced order, apart from the fact that we actually have it, is that the value is amazing. And this one, rivaling, if you've watched this over the years,